Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. They'll see the West All-Stars and the East All-Stars. So the East All-Stars will get the first possession. Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. Antetokounmpo is out there with LeBron James, and it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Doncic, and it's Curry in at the 1. Clock at 6. Doncic with the steal, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. Now, here is Irving.
What's left?
Pass to Embiid. Fades away. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the shot goes in.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Just look at that feed.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. He didn't talk a lot about their game strategy. It was just about getting guys involved when they're on the floor. He also wants to see certain lineups together. He said it's fun dreaming about what could be if you had all this talent on the same team. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Curry wide open. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
A nice shot by Irving.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Irving against Curry. James outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Irving against Curry. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Irving's got his second bucket.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Here's Jokic. Offline with his 3. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Irving looking for an opening. No good on the triple. James outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And, you know, when you've played over a decade and a half in the league, it's expected that you're going to slow down, but LeBron still going strong.
The West All-Stars shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Two shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for James. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Right side, Irving. And the basket is good.
Well, the team does a nice job supporting what Kyrie Irving does. I mean, they've got total trust in his abilities, so I think they work a lot harder to set him up.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Jokic. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Tatum. Doncic with the block.
You know, I like that Doncic, guys, doesn't back down on defense and tries to make it hard for his opponents.
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the East All-Stars. They trail by 1. Pass to Beal. Shoots the 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Boy, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irvin has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
Doncic outside. LeBron against Leonard. Leonard with the steal.
Yo, Irving!
Knocks it loose. The 15-footer. The shot comes out. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it, pushing it up. Here's Giannis. Beal with the block. Out left to the wing. Embiid finds Irving. Shoots it up. Embiid trying to break loose. Irving can't get it to go.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
James, the pass to Jokic. And the rejection by Embiid.
You look at his combination of reach and timing, it makes Embiid a superb shot blocker.
The offensive rebound, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
The East All-Stars shooting their first foul shot of the game.
One shot.
And that one falls for Tatum.
During his rookie season, Jason Tatum was Boston's go-to guy in the Eastern Conference Finals. A rare opportunity, and that young fella delivered at a high level.
Now, here's Jokic. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Curry is inside. He's covered by Irving. Curry, good.
And Curry certainly is clever and crafty. Trickery is part of his arsenal when he gets inside. I mean, I like seeing him do his thing close to the basket.
Irving can't get it to go. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. And here's Doncic from the arc. And Tatum pulls it down. He feeds it to Irving. And he makes good on the layup. Irving's got 8.
Good read from Tatum that time. Saw the defense had overcommitted and then made them pay with the sweet dime. Well done.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. From downtown. Rebound by the East All-Stars.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
And with a smooth, fluid release, Beal's jumper does wonders for his team's offensive positioning.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Williamson is checked in for Joel Embiid. Julius Randle comes in for Jason Tatum. Levine's checked in for Leonard. And James Harden subbed in for Beal. Now, here's Lillard, and George kicks to Brown. That three off the mark.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
The East All-Stars have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
One shot.
And Williamson, a kid that's likely to reach his full potential, very coachable, absorbs instruction well, and really implements it quickly.
Lillard finds a bonus. Back to Lillard. The pass to George. Here's Sabonis, covered by Irving. Just 4 to shoot. It's good on the putback.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Now here's Harden. Randle dishes to Harden. Hits it from three-point range.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Brown outside. At the top of the key, Gobert. Sabonis, the pass to Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Don't let his height fool you. Lillard can rise up with the best of them.
Lillard against Irving. Randle outside. And the three off target. And so here are the West All-Stars. It's a 10-point game. George with the bucket.
Yeah, excellent determination there from George. This wasn't going to be denied. Fighting off the physical contact and nailing the shot over good defense.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 8. The three from Harden. The shot missing. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. George dishes to Brown. Pass to Sabonis. Randle with some nice D.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Williamson on the follow. Williamson's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Pass to George. This one for 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And, you know, that's one of George's go-to shots. He's a three-point shooter who spaces the floor well.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. All-Stars with some changes. Vucevic comes in for Julius Randle. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Irving. Mitchell looking it over. Yes, that goes in.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second chance buckets.
Now, here's Lillard. From deep. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the East All-Stars. They have a 9-point lead.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Lillard against Mitchell. And it's Lillard missing. Lillard's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. A shot by Harden, wide open, and a miss there on the triple.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Brown is a guy who is hunting contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him when they're defending him.
The West All-Stars shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Two.
That free throw good from Brown.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for James Harden. The West also making some changes. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Paul George. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Lillard. He hits both from the stripe. Now Levine. No points in the game yet for him. Passes it to Booker. Here's Vucevic. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Boy, so smart and relentless on the offensive glass. Seems to me that Vucevic has that extra sense of tracking down missed shots. Seems to just have a nose for the ball.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Vucevic.
You know, he was the 16th pick in the 2011 NBA draft, and Vucevic became an All-Star for the first time in 2019. Took him a while, but he got there.
Now here's Simmons. The pass to Brown. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Paul. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Vucevic.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now here's Simmons. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Simmons passes to Sabonis. Outside for Simmons. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
He's with the ball. A 12-point game.
Hey, yo, right here.
56 seconds left in the first quarter. Booker with it. Now defended by Gobert.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Well, they've got to take a stand and commit to controlling their defensive backboard. These second-chance buckets are killing them.
Now here's Paul. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 3-on-3. And the dunk by Booker.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Here's Simmons. Brown right side. Can they get it? And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Vucevic. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
For the West All-Stars, Jalen Brown. taking 2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First one falls for him. And Brown drops them both. And so Booker will bring it up for the East All-Stars. They lead by 14. With 4 seconds on the clock, doesn't go for him. And so it's the East All-Stars with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And thanks to their outstanding defense, the impact Damian Lillard has had on this game has been minimal. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the East All-Stars?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
And here is Paul. He's still scoreless so far in this one. On the floor for the West All-Stars, we've got Paul. Simmons is out there with Domantas Sabonis. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Brown in at the 2.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Boy, a terrific find. Levine plays mostly the 2, but he came into the league as a point guard.
Sabonis with the ball. Brown the pass to Simmons. The kick out to Brown. Drops in the tray. Brown's got 7.
Hey, guys, that's just outstanding confidence from Brown. I mean, getting up with the shot right away and giving the defense no time to react, that's impressive.
Now here's Booker.
I got yours. I got yours.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He has 6.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Gobert. The dish now to Paul. Shot clock at 5. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Mitchell. That one wide left. Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and it's certainly, we had to expect a better game than this. Been very ugly thus far.
Zach Levine. That's his first personal foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And another thing they've done right from the start is converting a lot of those second chance opportunities. Those can be hard to come by sometimes.
First free throw is good. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Tatum, he's checked in for Williamson. Leonard comes in for Zach Levine. And Beal subbed in for Mitchell. Then for the West All-Stars, Jokic has checked in for Rudy Gobert. Antetokounmpo comes in for Sabonis. And Curry subbed in for Chris Paul. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. Leonard finds Vucevic. Leonard on the wing, guarded by Simmons, and Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The East making a switch. Embiid's checked in. LeBron's checked in for the West. Doncic comes in for Jaylen Brown. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
When he's got ideal position inside, Embiid goes right into the contact. He hunts it out.
The East All-Stars shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw.
I tell you, Joel Embiid possesses remarkable talent. This big guy is graceful and strong. He's a real matchup problem for everybody.
Good on the second free throw. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. James kicks to Doncic. Booker against Curry. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And quite honestly, guys, Antetokounmpo, get that name right, folks. He's one of the most unique, talented players in the league. Long arms, which really create a lot of problems for the defenders, whether he's passing or shooting.
2 shots.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
And he can't hit the second.
Since entering the league at age 18, Antetokounmpo has really grown. The Greek Freak, now one of the league's premier talents, no doubt.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
The East All-Stars shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Doncic against Beal. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Doncic. And so Booker will bring it up for the East All-Stars. He kicks to Tatum. Up top, Embiid. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. Strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Leonard looking around. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on LeBron James.
So hard to guard, really, without fouling. Leonard is an expert at forcing the issue and getting the call.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
And the soft-spoken Leonard is now an elite talent in this league, an athletic forward who leads by example.
Julius Randle's checked in for Tatum. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's Doncic. Passes to Jokic. On the wing, James. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
When LeBron has it inside like that, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop him. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Two.
The first free throw is good. James Harden, he's checked in for the East. Both free throws good from James. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside, Beal on the wing, Harden. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Not many guys have a handle like James Harden, exceptional at slicing up the defense.
Doncic outside. Now the pass to Jokic. At the top of the key, Curry. No coverage that time. Curry's got 6.
You know, if you get open, you can bet that Jokic is going to find you. His floor awareness is off the charts.
Pass to Leonard. He can't get it to go. Good defense by Jokic. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report.
Come on, come on.
And they're pushing it up. Here's Beal. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Nice to see Jokic running the floor like this because he makes himself a big target in transition.
Now here's Beal. He has 6. Pass to Embiid. Harden against Curry. Harden the pass to Randle, and it's in there.
Nobody better at running the screen and roll than Harden. He's conniving, creative, pacing, spacing, all of that on display. Incredible in the pick and roll.
Outside, Antetokounmpo to the middle. Here's Curry, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Irving's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. The West also making some changes. Paul George comes in for James, and Lillard subbed in for Doncic.
Shooting one.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
And I wonder if Curry ever thought that so many young players out there would be following his lead. He's absolutely changed the game.
Here's Irving. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Curry outside. And Embiid pulls it down. The East All-Stars on offense. It's Beal on the wing. No good from the wing. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the West All-Stars. They trail by 7. Yep, it counts.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Here is Harden, following the score by Damian Lillard. Can't connect from short range.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Randall down low. Giannis is there.
Yeah, Embiid plays with really good effort, and he plays with an effervescence that's contagious, and it's really endearing for a guy of his size.
They grab their own miss. Now the East All-Stars with it. 7-point differential. Scooped up. Beal, an easy 2 points on the layup. Beal's got 8.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Irving against Curry. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Julius Randle picks one up. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Two shots.
That's good from Stephen Curry. And the East with some changes. Vucevic, he's checked in for Joel Embiid, and Levine subbed in for Beal. Stephen Curry hits them both.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Now, here is Harden. He has 5. That one good for 2. 10 points for him.
And, you know, when you get a clean look at the rim, Harden usually will find you. I think he's underrated and undervalued at making his teammates better.
Here's Curry. 11 points in the game. George finds Curry. A shot's good on the assist by George. 13 points for Steph Curry.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Timeout called, East All-Stars.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
The East making a switch. Williamson's checked in. Then for the West All-Stars, Gobert, he's checked in for Jokic. And Sabonis is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Irving passes to Levine. Here is Harden from past the arc. It's hauled in by George.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The East All-Stars on offense. They lead by 4. Here's Irving. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end. You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
Harden with it. Now defended by Gobert.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
The East All-Stars have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
At the line for two.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And, you know, after being a sixth man during the beginning of his career, Harden has blossomed into a big-time star. He's a top-tier combo guard in this league now.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. And both free throws good for James Harden. Here's Curry. 16 points for him. Outside, George. Here's Gobert. And it's the East with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Oh,
man. And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Back to Curry. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
Boy, Curry is so creative and efficient, and when he gets hot and gets going, he rains down points and baskets on the defense.
Mitchell with it. Lillard picks him up. They get it back.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Williamson against George. Vucevic with the block.
Denied. Return to sender. That's something you expect from a 7-footer like Vucevic.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Lillard way outside. Offensive rebound. Williamson with the block.
And when Zion blocks it, you feel it. He's got this kind of power behind these swats.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Timeout.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Tatum, he's checked in for the East. The West also making some changes. Simmons checked in for Paul George. Brown comes in for Curry, and Chris Paul's subbed in for Lillard. And they double up Brown. Passes it to Paul. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Confident and precise is exactly how Paul owns the mid-range area.
Harden against Brown. It's Harden with the drive. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Brown. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Good D by Mitchell.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Snatched up. Vucevic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Boy, just a perfect shot fake from Vucevic.
And these are his 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
Nikola Vucevic. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Vucevic.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Now Brown. Over Williamson. And no good on the last second attempt this time.
Impacting the game now at both ends. Zion moves his feet well and can change directions and close out on shooters.
And that does it for the first half of play. The East All-Stars up on top, up by 12. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Well, we know he's a magician on the court. Kenny, has there ever been anyone better at handling the basketball than Kyrie Irving?
If I'm being honest?
Yes.
No. He's just another level player at that position with the ball.
You said no, because you forget about Isaiah Thomas.
Ooh.
I don't know. I was thinking Steph Curry. Listen, Kyrie Irving's a guy you can always compare him to. Don't say no.
Okay.
Like those guys don't exist.
All right, my bad. You're right. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for the East All-Stars, we've got Kawhi Leonard. Jason Tatum is out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Harden in at the 2 spot. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way, and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Curry's open.
They double-team Curry. Here's Jokic. The layup missed. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the East All-Stars. Great open look there. Leonard's got the first points of the second half here for the East All-Stars. James outside. Floats it up for Giannis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
And there's the pass to Irving. In the corner, Tatum with it. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Doncic passes to Jokic. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up.
Jokic is really good in these pick-and-pop situations. He loves them, and he executes them very well.
And the dunk by Embiid.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Pass to Curry. Fires the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Curry's got 21.
That 3 ball of Curry, deadly. I mean, you feel like it's going in as soon as he lets it go, no matter where, at what angle, or how deep.
The West All-Stars pull it in. Here's the break. Here's James. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. James has got 11.
Man, what a special player Antetokounmpo is, sharing the sugar there. The vision he showed, nice job finding the open man.
Tatum, And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Two.
And he makes the first.
That's all you.
And so Tatum nails them both. And here is Curry. He's got 21. From 17 feet out, off the left rim and out. Confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
Tatum no good. Tatum's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. And Doncic gets it to go.
Well, you know, it's clear that Doncic is very self-confident, knows he has what it takes to knock these shots down.
Leonard against James. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Jokic passes to Doncic. Off target from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Tatum knows how to find his guys in their spots now. A solid passer at his position.
Down low, here's Curry. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Curry's got 23 points.
And you know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Bangs home the trifecta. Leonard's got 6 in the quarter.
How about Kawhi Leonard knocking down the 3-ball? Didn't have that shot when he got into the league. Love seeing how he's improved as a shooter with the outside jumper.
Curry looking around. They double-team Curry. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Randall's checked in for the East. Booker comes in for Beal. And West also making a switch. Paul's checked in. Doncic passes to James. Shot clock at 6. Here's Giannis. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Boy, for such a young player, the razor-sharp focus of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. I mean, a muscular guy who still makes baskets despite getting hit in the process. He's not wide, but he is muscular.
One shot.
Irving with the ball.
Timeout.
He's got 12. And the East All-Stars call time here. On defense, the West All-Stars down by 12. Paul with the steal. Fast break, here they come. There's the lob, Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
They know he's looking for him, so it's easy to see why Paul's teammates love it.
Leonard against LeBron. It's rebounded by the West. Jokic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's James. Goes back up. They shoot again, and that's 2 points on the layup. LeBron's got it back down to single digits for the West All-Stars.
Tell you what, you can't afford to lose track of LeBron. I mean, because that's what happens when you do. He'll find a way to get in there and grab the rebound and convert.
And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Levine's checked in for Leonard. The West All-Stars also with the sub. George is checked in for Doncic. And so James will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Inside. The shot's good on the assist by George. LeBron's got 15 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
George against Booker. Paul with the steal. Over Irving, and it's sent back by Irving.
Irving bringing a little more intensity to the defensive end there, using his speed to get ahead of that shot.
Timeout called, East All-Stars.
You're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Vucevic comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Mitchell in for Irving. Damian Lillard's checked in for the West. On the wing, Mitchell. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Chris Paul picks up that one.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table, the willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
2.
And the first one drops.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
And Mitchell drops them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Lillard with no one around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Levine finds Mitchell. Wasted no time on that one. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
The drive by James and finished off by LeBron.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
Here's Vucevic. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Vucevic has got 9.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Jokic kicks to LeBron. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Julius Randle picks one up.
Weight room muscle on display there, James. Even when he gets hit, he can still score.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the East All-Stars.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
James, no good on the free throw.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Lillard against Booker. Here's Jokic. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Vucevic. And here's the break. Floats it up for Williamson. No good on that one.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Here's Mitchell. No good with the triple. Here's James. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, that's one of the reasons LeBron is so hard to defend. He puts you in a tough spot, forces you to foul him because he's so strong and athletic, and then he gets himself to the line.
He's had 5 chances at the line, gone 4 for 5.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for James, and the East All-Stars making a change here. Harden's checked in. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for the West. Jaylen Brown comes in for George. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the...
Oh, that was worth the price of admission. A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
James against Levine. Vucevic with the block.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboards.
And that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. And it's a 12-point East All-Star lead.
And, guys, you'd have to say this run really triggered by their transition offense.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
Ben Simmons, he's checked in for the West. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
Lillard against Mitchell. A floater. Here's Vucevic. Gobert with the block. Out of bounds. It'll be the West All-Stars ball.
West ball.
Here's West now. It's a 10-point game. Brown outside. Back to Lillard. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Lillard's got 9.
And this is peak Dame. Rising, firing, one of the more confident shooters we have in our game.
Mitchell is doubled. Pass to Williamson. Over Sabonis. The second chance effort. And Vucevic with the layup. 11 points in the game.
comfortable operating near the basket. Vucevic has size plus touch. That's a nice recipe for scoring in multiple ways.
Lillard from outside and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. Lillard's gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc so far. Harden against Brown, and the jam by Harden.
Now, you can't sleep on this guy's finishing ability. He loves getting room to throw it down on you, and he'll put you in a poster if you let him.
Sabonis, the pass to Brown. Williamson with the block. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. And Levine with the slam.
Now that was a sweet move. I mean, lightning handles, yet completely under control and within himself.
Passes it to Lillard. The tray. That one's not going to go. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
Mitchell taking 2 shots.
Two shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Embiid, he's checked in for the East. And Mitchell drops them both.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Lillard looking around. Dishes it to Brown. 6 on the shot clock, and that one good.
I like the confidence and the assurance that Brown is taking these shots with. I mean, his mid-range game is actually on point.
Here's Harden. From down in the low post, it goes. Harden's got 7 points for the quarter.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Mitchell against Lillard. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Lillard against Mitchell. Lillard, the pass to Gobert. Back to Lillard. And the layup falls. Lillard's got 14 points.
Major props to Lillard there. Terrific focus to get hit on that shot and still deliver.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Mitchell outside. Shoots from 14. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
James Harden getting it done for the East All-Stars. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. Will return. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. Sabonis is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Brown. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Simmons in at the point. Leonard on the wing. He's covered by Brown. The baseline J. The West All-Stars pull it in. Up top, Doncic. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. Over Beal. It's rebounded by Leonard. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Harden outside for three. Tips it up, and Embiid is right there. Embiid's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the East All-Stars.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
From deep, Harden knocks down the three ball. Harden's got 12 points in just the second half.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
To the paint, Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Boy, Brown, not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
There's the pass to Harden. And it's blocked by Simmons. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Here's Brown. Brown jams it in.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
Harden up top, guarded by Simmons. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really, really like going at each other, don't they?
Boy, I tell you what, we've got a little bit of a personal rivalry brewing here, fellas.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
From the high post. That one doesn't go. Leonard's gone 3 of 10 shooting so far, only 30%. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut to just 11 on the basket from Doncic.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Brown against Leonard. Pass to Embiid. Outside Leonard. To the inside. Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
You know, Harden is a remarkable talent, especially offensively. A versatile scorer who really is unstoppable once he gets going.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for the East. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Jokic has checked in for Rudy Gobert. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Domantas Sabonis. James checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Curry subbed in for Ben Simmons. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort. Gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Here's Irving. Here's Leonard. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And the amount of space Antetokounmpo covers is really breathtaking. You got to see it to believe it. I mean, he erases shots that you think he has no chance to get to.
Irving's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land.
Whose man is Lebron?
James against Leonard. And the dunk by James.
So special and exciting to watch greatness. LeBron James tonight playing at the highest level.
LeBron against Leonard. Here's Tatum, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Jason Tatum. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Now, here's Doncic. LeBron outside. They get a hand on it. Leonard with the steal. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go. All the way. And the rejection by James.
Using his length and timing and bounce to perfection there. LeBron James, an excellent shot blocker.
Joel Embiid. That's his 3rd personal foul. Shooting for the West All-Stars. Giannis Antetokounmpo. At the line for 2.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Now Irving. And stolen by James. On its way from Curry for 2, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
And he gets it to go.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Doncic against Beal. Doncic kicks to Giannis. On its way from Curry for 2. They get the rebound. And the rejection by Embiid. 3-on-3. Right side Leonard. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Great D that time from Giannis.
Yeah, I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Feeds it to Leonard. LeBron with the block.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And how about mixing it up inside there? Steph, still a threat. That nimbleness he has helps him to get that shot off.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Stephen Curry hits them both. And here's Irving. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
I think he's the most creative finisher in the league. Irvin's so good at finding holes in the defense.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Luka Doncic. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Doncic.
Boy, Doncic plays with such an edge and attitude, and I think it endears him to his teammates and gives them confidence.
James Harden. He's checked in for Bradley Beal. All free throws good from Doncic. And it's Harden with the ball for the East All-Stars. 17 points was their biggest margin. Leonard against LeBron.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
One shot.
That free throw good from Doncic. Outside Leonard. Harden outside. Fires the three. It's not going to go for him. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Doncic finds Curry. Jokic, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Jokic against Harden. Tatum no good. Tatum's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Doncic passes to Curry. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic.
3 points.
Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
James against Leonard. And here's Harden for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Kept alive. And that one's good, Jokic. Jokic has got the lead up to 4 now for the West All-Stars.
Boy, a lot of energy and hustle on display from Jokic that time, never giving up on a possession.
And stolen by LeBron. And now the fast break, LeBron with the ball. Floats it up for Giannis. Leonard with the steal. They need this, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Need more of this from Jokic. When he's active on defense, he's a capable shot blocker.
And the West All-Stars have possession. They double-team Curry. Giannis outside. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. The three-pointer is right on target. Doncic has got 21. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
And the East All-Stars call time here.
And, Kevin, he saw his guys just